you'll wake up to find the world around you has changed dramatically. The US government and the military-industrial complex controlled by the globalist forces are poking the Russian bear as if they want Putin to release the bear's destructive power from its nuclear den, and it looks like they're succeeding. Remember what the Prophecies of the Elder told us October 1st, 2022. Quote, "My children, if NATO enters Ukraine, then you will see a very different Russia. It will turn into a raging bear that will not pity anyone, and it will take a volcanic lava to wipe out everything in its path, my children. If this happens, some countries may receive a nuclear strike. Poland will be used by NATO as one of the entrances of the NATO forces into the territory of Ukraine," end quote. So this is a prophecy from a Christian Orthodox elder. And we see that that's coming out now. Let's remember that Kissinger himself said that NATO should not enter Ukraine, that Ukraine should be neutral. But going back to the article, one day he said, "You will wake up and find the world around you has changed dramatically and will find you unprepared. Have faith and know that this will not last forever, beyond your understanding, and you did not prepare as you were advised." We now have a war in Ukraine where this former nation state has agreed to be the sacrificial lamb. They are sacrificing it to cause World War III. Daily, the free media, quote unquote, assures us that the evil bear is being whipped by the defenders of Western civilization, and yet the lights and the heating go out all over Ukraine, and thousands of Ukrainians are in a senseless conflict. Because Russia so far has not been tempted to start a war, the new world order will take the war to the Middle East and the Eastern Mediterranean, but it will return at some point back to Europe and elsewhere. We're on the brink of our planet's biggest catastrophe, and yet most of us are so focused on our little worlds that we cannot even see it. Most people don't pay any attention, even though it's a real threat to our existence. In 2022-23, we may see the final battle for the defense of humanity, what people call Armageddon, and with most of the population unaware of what's happening, unaware of the global elite, have begun the final stage of a long-planned program to exterminate humans and enslave those who will survive. They have agents throughout society to play a role in implementing this program on their behalf, including international organizations. If we don't fight now, if we lose this battle, this spiritual battle, of course, also, there will be no next battle, and this long conflict against humanity will be lost once and for all. It's now or never for all of us. In that sense, this is the final battle. Why? Because this battle is about what it means to be human, human freedom, human rights, dignity, free will, and everything else that makes life worth living. And how are we going to do this, you ask? Alone, we can do nothing. However, Christ has plans for the globalists. He will let them neutralize each other, because those who systematically violate God's laws and become prey to the demonic entities and their leader, Satan, who will make the third world war to gather the ungodly as well as the apostate Christians to Hades. As the elder revealed to us long ago, quote, "You will see the innocent and the Antichrist being done away with amongst themselves," end quote. Statement by Ariel Sharon, Prime Minister of Israel, to the media, October 3rd, 2001. "Every time we do something, you tell us that America will do this and that. I want to tell you something very clearly. We, the Jews, we run America, and America knows it." And to December 20th, 2018, Putin has been warning us since 2018, if the US places medium-range missiles in Europe, then Russia will be forced to take countermeasures. If this happens, then God forgive us, it can lead to the entire civilization, possibly the entire planet, being wiped out. And this is terrible, terrible prophecies by the elders. So we're living in very, very difficult times, aren't we? I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.